Hello, welcome to my channel. Today let's discuss about early entry point of trading. So when we discuss early entry point of trading, so firstly I have drawn here. You can see here this place I have already drawn. So when you find this early point, so definitely you have to draw the breaking point here. You can have a breaking point if you want to. So from here let me take a breaking point. All right, till here. So let's see the breaking point. So when you see here, actually people thought that this is the curve and this is, yeah, sometimes this part, okay, which we call curve. So they also call sometimes this is the curve and handle. So where you find the breaking point here, okay, so here you find the breaking point. So first you see this, you are waiting for a price to break before entry. So how you find the early point to enter? So when you see here, you can find breaking point once you draw from here to here. So this candlestick present the breaking point. So after the breaking point, after this candle, all right, this candle, this three, 1 2 3 candle, after this candle here, it confirm here. So if you enter here trade, you're gonna make a huge profit. So that is how you find the early breaking point. As you can see here, till here I draw another. If you enter in that point, you can have a huge profit till here. All right, so you're gonna make a huge profit, 100% here. So it's a very beneficial when you found early entry point than late entry point. Late entry point will be very harmful for you because you will lose huge money. Like late entry point is what, let me just find it out here. By the way, this part is not for trading anymore. This is, you should not enter. This is the last part. So what is that part I'm talking here? If you enter in this place, okay, thinking that it is a downtrend, so from here you draw and you thought it's a downtrend and you did not wait for price to break out, so you just enter here and then the price reverse, and here all your money you lose. All right, a lot of money you lose. So you should be very careful, especially beginner. You thought it is easy and you did not really win the candlestick and you did not know properly the price trend, so you don't know how to use the indicator. If you use indicator, look at here, this is the volume indicator. All right, see this volume indicator fake you here. Oscillator I use, awesome oscillator. So even here, look at this part, this point. So if you take that point, is here where it crosses. So this is where you should take part if you are volume indicator here. If you use a not volume indicator, oscillator if you use, but this, it cannot give you this indicator did not guarantee 100% the price movement, because this sometimes it fakes, because these are all according to the price. So most important is the price range. So here if you enter here, the second point is very important. You should be very careful. You have to wait for the price to break. If you simply enter, what this beginner they used to make mistake is entering here. They thought that it's a downtrend without drawing any breaking line, so they enter here and they lost huge money, and they thought that trading it fake this. And here how you find the early points, here I have already drawn the breaking point. So once this breaking point it reaches, so you can enter from here the trade, but it will be very short. So it may not give you that much of profit that you want to, but it gives you some profit here. Again here, when you see this 1 2 3, if you draw here 1 1 2 3 parts, so here you did not enter any trade, so you should be very careful entering here. And also you have to wait the price to break here. So once the price break, you have to see first. Of course, if it's a professional trader, they can still make a profit, but since you are a beginner, so you have to be very careful. All right, you're gonna lose huge. Here also it fake. See, it just dropped. After that, very quickly it cut off the price. See here. So you should be very careful these things. And most importantly, you have to avoid this kind of trend. All right, for the beginner you have to avoid this kind of trend because you're gonna lose huge money. For the professionals, no problem, but for you, you don't know when to enter, when not to enter without being, mastering first. You have to read the candlestick. And also here another, how you confirm here the breaking point you can draw from here. All right, breaking line, actually breaking line should be drawn from here. Yes, from here it should be drawn, but for me I did not draw because first I can I just draw before that, and I check whether it touches here or not. So once it touches here, I confirm that it is it is a uptrend. But it's also I used to lose some time because you cannot give anything 100%. So I used to confirm here entry, and I also check here volume, this uh, oscillator, so this indicator, so it shows this change, this part. So I took a trade here and I can make a profit. And once you see this kind, this, look at here, one is high, one is low. So if you see this slightly low, this give you a signal of selling, otherwise you're gonna lose here. So this give you a kind of a signal, so you should be ready for to sell and take your profit. After that you should wait for again for the price to break. And again I will show you some more there that I have already drawn here, another I give. So this place is also very important to look into. So you should not trade this part. If you are a beginner, you should not trade all this part, because see, this called a sideways. When it goes sideways, you cannot book a profit until and unless you are a professional, because if you enter here, sometimes it goes down, it goes up, so you have to wait properly. You have to be patient. You don't enter into a gaming. When I say gaming, you simply enter and you lost your money, and to regain, in order to regain, you did not think second time, you did not control your emotion, and you enter again. In that way you lost a huge money. So therefore you have to wait the price to break all the time. Keep in mind, if you want to be a full-time trader, you have to wait. You have to wait the price to break. You don't simply enter. See here, if I draw the price breaking point, I would have drawn from here. All right, but another mistakes people make is here, they did not confirm it, so they enter here. They think that this is very long, and you should always know, whenever this long wick candle is formed like this, okay, it's definitely it will reverse back very fast. So here you can see a very long candle with a wick. So this is the buyer pool so much, the demand is so much, the buyer pools, and again here buyer pull it, and then now the buyer are exhausted, and then seller, they started to pull it down the price. So one thing you should keep in mind is, like I will show you here, one tactics how to find is that whenever you see this long candlestick, there is a definite reversal. See here, the price it reverse. So you have to wait when the price is when you see this long candlestick, green candlestick, you should wait that price to calm down extreme. After coming down, only you enter the trade. If you enter here, see, you're gonna make a huge loss. So you have to wait the price to hit this line. When you draw a line, definitely it may not exactly touch, but it should come close to it, then only you should enter, otherwise you're gonna lose. All right, whenever you see long candlestick, always drop back. All right, so because the buyer alone could not pull too much of the price, so that you should keep in mind. Whenever it comes so high up, you should know that that will reverse it back. Okay, So you should keep in mind this. And more than the indicators, so before you use the indicator, first you have to know the price trend, the market trend, everything. This part, if you enter this part, trade, if you are a beginner, you are dead. All right, those successful trader, they used to wait the price with a patience, and they control their emotions. So once you know how to control your emotions, once you know how to be patient in trading, then you could make a profit. But if you have no control over the emotions, and then you don't know how to control your entry, every place you simply enter, then definitely it's not the place. You're going to lose everything you're saving. Also, you have to know this part where to put stop loss. So this, you can put stop loss if you are a beginner, so you can just make stop loss here. You can use this stop loss, so it's easy. So thank you for today on this much. You want to see more of these trading techniques, then you can subscribe my channel and you can follow me. Thank you.